Yo, what is up, YouTube? It is your boy, it is your boy, Dope as Brayden. How are you guys doing on this Saturday morning? It is a beautiful, beautiful day. It's a little windy outside, but I mean, couldn't ask for any better weather for this time of year. I don't know who's all playing right now. They're Notre Dame and Pitt State. Or yeah, I don't know who's this one is. This is Northwestern and Michigan. That's college. Ohio and Louisville. Uh, Ohio's okay. Then you got soccer on. There's not much on today, but how are you guys doing? Hi, Roy. Did you guys see that Whistlin Diesel is in jail? I had a laugh. I had a laugh. I don't really care for the guy. I don't really care for the kid because he's a retard. Not. I don't want to say he's an idiot, but like, I don't like what he does a lot of times because he's sitting there wrecking like expensive vehicles, and I just can't sit there and watch. And it hurts to sit there and watch him wreck vehicles. Apparently, he's in jail over. He was talking about it on his YouTube channel about us lawsuit going on about the Ferrari he had and bought. So, oh yeah, he's under some fire right now. He's supposedly a big YouTuber. I don't know. I don't really care for him. I'd rather watch Sea Boys or rather watch. I don't know. I'd rather watch like Weston Chaplin or Cletus McFarlane. Sea Boys TV, Life Wide Open, Shred 80. Like I will watch weed YouTubers too, like Eric Kahn, Dope as Yola, Savvy G. He's no longer doing weed anymore. He still is smoking weed. He's just not doing it on live anymore, or on camera anymore, or on YouTube anymore. But like, yeah, Whistlin Diesel is crazy. I can't stand to watch some of this stuff. It sits there and wrecks shit. I'm just like, are you kidding me? Why wreck something so nice? And then he's got a Formula One car, and it's like, come on, bro. I feel like he's gonna wreck that someday too. Probably already has. It's like, you have that. I'm doing good. Hey, goofball, I'm doing good. We're just sitting here talking about college. We're talking college football and basketball, and we're talking about Whistlin Diesel being in jail. If you haven't heard already, that stuff is kind of funny. Hi, Patrick. Oh, I'm doing good, Patrick. We're just talking about Whistlin Diesel and how I don't like him really, because I've never really been a big fan of Whistlin Diesel. Sitting there wrecking stuff, and now he's in jail. I mean, I feel bad for the kid because he got himself in some financial trouble, I think. I'm sitting here smoking on the Milk and Loops cart, and just sitting here talking about Whistlin Diesel, talking about some of the YouTubers I watch and racing. I mean, hi Danielle, or yeah, hi Danielle, Daniel, or however you say it. Hi, everybody. Actually, no, it's not raining. It's actually really kind of nice out for a change. We're over in Wisconsin. It's really nice out, honestly. It's 54 with a little bit of wind, about 10 to 15 miles an hour wind. Not bad for this time of year up here. Oh, you're in California. Nice. Wish I could be in California right now. Would I like the high prices though? Hell no. I'd love Why do I vape? Because that's my YouTube channel. I don't sit here and just vape. I'm vaping THC, marijuana. I'm smoking on the marijuana. I got a bong downstairs too. Hell yeah. I vape BB because I have nothing better to do, and why not? I mean, I've been vaping since I was 16. I've been smoking cigarettes since I was 14, 13, 14. Yes, I can. Why? What's up, bud? Hi, Himmy. How are you guys all doing today? We're just sitting here chilling. I'm glad you guys are all able to join. It's kind of fun because like I just saw today that Whistlin Diesel just was in jail this morning. I'm just like I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw that and I'm just like, are you kidding me? Never really cared for the kid anyways, but still. Oh, you're gonna get lightning soon? Nice. Yeah, it's sunny over here. It's 54. I mean, with a little bit of wind, we're it's starting to be winter here soon. Next month, we should be seeing some snow. We got a little bit of snow already. We don't have anything on the ground right now because it all melted away. But we got a half an inch the other day. But I mean, shout out to Cletus McFarland. God, he's got money. I don't know how he did it. He basically went broke to buy the Freedom Factory and all that. I don't understand that either. How he's got the drag strip and he's got that. Because I can. That's my YouTube. I'm not just sitting here hitting the nicotine vape. I don't just got the nicotine vape. I got the weed. I have a weed channel to this is a weed channel plus I talk about racing and stuff like that. So feel free to join with me, smoke along with me. I talk about racing and the weed industry. Like the hemp industry is going down big right now. And that's what I'm smoking on because I can't get legal stuff sent to me. I mean, I probably could if you guys want to send me free product. You guys are willing to send me whatever you want. If you guys want me to try out some Cali product, you would have to send that over to me. I don't have a way to actually get it unless you guys have it in your hands and you send it through the mail. Other than that, I can't get real products, so the hemp market is going down big. By next year, we probably won't see much product on the shelves anymore. Oh, you're asking why I started this channel? Or what are you talking about, goofball? Ah, see. But you know what? I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to have to go through dealers. I'm going to have to figure out a way to get some product. And this is going to be the shitty part. It's going through people to try to get it. Oh, why did I start? Well, I don't know. I just started because I wanted to. And I didn't really care, and it was healthier to vape than it was to smoke cigarettes. I never really got into smoking cigarettes, never really will get into smoking cigarettes, never really want to get into smoking cigarettes. I did that for 2 weeks straight because I didn't have a vape anymore. And you know what? And I was forced to smoke cigarettes because you couldn't vape at this college. There was designated smoking areas, but you couldn't vape. So you had to smoke cigarettes in these designated smoking areas at night and before class and in between lunch hours and stuff. Well, see, here's the problem. I was going through a pack and a half a day with cigarettes. Mind you, I'm rolling part of the filter. I'm squeezing the end of the filter and just rolling it so it's loose, so I can pull it out like this, pull it out, break the filter in half, right? And wind that back up into a ball again and stick it back in and smoke it that way so it hits harder. And I was still smoking a pack and a half a day. I know you don't want me to die, but I'm not going to die. I don't smoke cigarettes like that. I don't smoke cigarettes at all anymore. I freaking hate cigarettes. I was forced to smoke cigarettes for nicotine. I had no other choice. Vaping is way safer than anything. They say that this is 44% more likely to give you cancer. I don't believe it, but whatever. It's far safer than smoking a cigarette. The cigarette people don't want to tell you that because they think vaping is so bad because they hear of popcorn lung and they hear of all this. That's all a myth. Vaping does not cause you to get popcorn lung. What else are you doing that caused the popcorn lung? Yeah, vaping didn't help the cause of the popcorn lung, but vaping was not the cause of the popcorn lung. Right, but then again, it doesn't have all the harmful bacteria. I don't know. It's less harmful by five. I forget what they said it was. I just saw a study recently done on it, and the glycol-glycerine is in a lot of your shit, and there's a lot of other stuff. There's like the one ingredient that pops up the most in here isn't that dangerous. That makes the vapor. It's not that dangerous. It's in a lot of your food products. It's in a lot of your other stuff too. So it's not like it's not like it's just in vaping products. It's in your food. It's in a lot. Some of the stuff that's in your vaping is in your. I don't believe it. I mean, I believe that he died, but that wasn't the cause of him dying. It was vaping is not the cause of somebody dying. It's the fact that he was old. He was probably old. Not being mean, because my oxygen levels and everything are perfect. They're at 98% oxygen. So I mean, I'm doing okay. Vaping's not hurting me. Everything's all fine. Everything all checks out great when I go into the doctors. I make sure I get all that checked out. And they know I smoke weed, so they check all that stuff. But then again, we come from a generation, though, and I'm sorry about that. I feel bad. But we come from a generation that doesn't drink. We smoke more than we drink. There's not much. I mean, we are Hey! My dog is over there. But what I was saying is like, yeah, we don't come from a generation that drinks heavy, that kills. Yeah, vaping may be slowly killing us, and same with the weed. But you know what? It's far safer than drinking. I almost rather smoke marijuana than sit here and drink. Drinking kills. Has marijuana killed somebody yet? Not that I'm aware of. Has people needed lung transplants? Yeah, but you know what? That's far safer that or collapsed lung. Now, if that's all that's going to happen, that's not too terrible. That's not too terrible. But like, I'm going to stop someday. I'm not just going to smoke my whole life. Hell no. I started smoking weed when I was when I was a sophomore, almost. I was a junior. I would say I was middle of junior year, which I graduated in 21. So do the math. That's how many years ago? Pray for me all you want. Go watch some of these YouTubers. All you have to do is go look up a lot of these YouTubers, and they're smoking way more than me. Well, yeah, that's different. Yeah, I don't even know why you're really smoking in the first place. Then I tell my friend that too, but she's just like, yeah, once every three or 4 months, I hit a vape. Once out of every 3 months for a day. It's like it's not gonna kill me, even though I have asthma. It's like, but still, it's not like I'm sitting there hitting it every day. Is like she said. I'm just like, well, I just don't want you to hurt yourself because you have asthma. So I feel bad. So, yeah, that's a different story. That's a different story. I could see where you could be where you could be afraid. Oh yes, that was my dog. When Faith is talking about my dog when she says hi, Hank. My name is actually Brayden, but my dog's name is Hank. He's 15, almost 16 weeks old. So I love him to death. He's a good boy, aren't you? Yeah, he's sitting right next to me, aren't you, buddy? Yeah, you're right next to me, aren't you? Hi, buddy. You want to give me hugs and kisses? Yes, you want to give me hugs and kisses? Hi, buddy. Hi, Hank. Hi. You're a sweet little boy. I love you too. I love you. Mm. I can't give you a hug and kiss because you're gonna give me a kiss right on the lips. Whatever. Yeah, you're gonna quite literally give me kisses on the lips. You're not even gonna let me give you a kiss because you're gonna give me one right on the lips. Yeah, see, I can't even give you one. You're gonna give me one right on the lips. You're a good boy. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, baby. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. No, be gentle. Be gentle. Stop looking. I love you. Yes, you're a good boy. You're tired, aren't you? Here, you want a little bit more of a pillow? Here, buddy. Here, you want a little bit of a cushion there? Hi, baby. Give me hugs and kisses. Oh, hi. But how are you guys all doing? Hey, you don't have to look out for me. I never said you had to look out for me. I don't care what I'm doing. It's not hurting me right now. It's not like I'm going to smoke until I'm 40 or 50 years old. Like, it's my life. Let me do what I want to do. It's my content. I'm getting free products sent to me. Everything's all good. I don't know what you guys are all worried about. It's my YouTube channel, my content. If you don't like my content, then I mean, I guess you can leave. I'm not asking you to leave. I don't want you to leave, but like if you don't like the content I'm creating, then there's the door. I mean, I kind of like to keep it racing, rock concerts. Maybe sometimes I'll show food once in a great while, but other than that, it's blinker videos, taking a 10-second rip off the cart, and just, I don't know, just chilling and having a good time with you guys. I'm sorry that I get a little upset with you, Hayden. But but I love the outdoors. I love hunting, fishing, racing, dirt track racing, snowmobile racing, being around snowmobiles. I don't just sit here and smoke all day long. I'm not being mean. You just said. Wait. I never said I don't just sit here and I never said that I whatever. It is what it is. I'm not mad. You're all good. I know you're trying to help and you're looking out for me, but still, you don't have to look out for me. We're okay. You'll know if you. How old are you, by the way, Aiden? To be fair, how old are you? Because I'm 23. Like, I mean, I just want to know because if you're underage, that would make sense. Okay, okay, okay. That makes a lot of sense. Now that makes a lot of sense. You got a couple of years, and you'll figure out if you're gonna be vaping, smoking weed, or none of the above. You'll know in a couple of years if you're gonna get into that or not. You got a couple of years yet, bud. Now I see why you're concerned. Hank, come here. Naughty. Where are your bones? Where are your bones? Naughty, what's this? Come here. What's this? Hop up here. Chew on your bone. Oh, I'm sure you have. Is it do you like smoking carts or do you like smoking weed? Do you like taking edibles? Do you even like smoking weed in general or even doing that? Oh, you regret it. Yeah, some people say they regret it. It all depends. When you first start, it all depends on where you're at and the setting. For the first year, I will say you will get faded off your ass for the first couple of years. But then after that, if you smoke daily, it's like you won't like it. Like you'll get accustomed to it to where you'll just be normal like I am right now. I'm just perfectly normal. Like some people will get so messed up off of edibles. I can go take 1,200 milligrams just in one edible. I'll buy just a single edible, individually wrapped edible, gummy, 1,200 gram, 200 milli, 1,200 milligrams. So that's 1.2 grams in that edible. And because it's 1,200 milligrams. I don't know how that all works out, but I know like with carts in the hemp industry, they go with thousands. So every 1,000 is a gram. But like I eat edibles like it's going out of style, and it's like I don't know. I don't really notice them. I notice them, but I don't. It's like I don't know. They don't do much for me, and that's the case with some people. Some people just can eat so many edibles and not really feel a thing. That's me. Or you just got to eat a bunch, or you got to eat a bunch of lower doses, or you just got to eat a couple lower doses, and then you'll feel it too. If you take a couple lower doses, you got to expand how many you eat. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Oh, ho, ho. That's right. That's right, Faith. You can't have edibles. I mean, I don't really. They're like candy to me where I don't notice them. So, hey, don't ever get THC syrup. I am telling you right now, do not buy any THC syrup. If you want to wreck your day, I've wrecked my day. Let's just say at 12 o'clock one day, I decided, let's pour some stuff up, and let's go buy some HH. Let's go buy some HH. My dog just scratched me really hard. Ow, fucker! Knock it off! but like uh, I went and bought some HHC syrup, THC syrup, HHC syrup. I'm just like, oh fuck, here we go, here we go. I'm just like, oh god. I'm just like, oh god, here we go. So I took it at 12, right? I never once felt a thing. So I'm just like, well, we'll just keep drinking it. We'll just keep drinking it straight from the bottle. Keep drinking it straight from the bottle. Whoops, that was a mistake. I probably should have never ever drank it from the bottle. Straight from the bottle. I didn't know. I kind of figured, I thought I may have had a drink, pour it up into something, but didn't really care. Just took it all from the straight from the bottle, and it was Granddaddy Perp, and I'm just like indica. I was seeing demons. I had an out of body experience to the point where I was seeing Jesus, I think. And that is no joke when I say I think I felt my soul leave my body. That's actually a fact. I pretty much felt my soul leave my body that morning. My dad was trying to get me up for an hour and 30 minutes straight. Of straight freaking yelling and everything, and I still was not waking up. I felt like I was so weighted down that all I wanted to do is go, ugh. And then my dad woke me up. I was like, what, Dad? What? I tried to lift my head up, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to go back to sleep. I was not having it. Then my dad yelled at me again and said, get the fuck up. I don't know what you're on or what you did. You're not normal. I'm just like, whatever. And I'm just still fucking higher than a freaking kite. This was like at 8 in the morning, and I needed to go to work. Mind you, I worked at Pick and Save, pushing carts and bagging people's groceries. I still went into work, wrecked all day long. I felt wrecked all day long, and mind you, that was 1,000 milligrams of HHC syrup straight from the bottle, Granddaddy Perp. I'm just like, oh frick. Like, that was an experience I don't ever want to touch ever again. Then my friend tried to tell me, and I said, pour this all up in my drink right here and right now. And I'll know if you put it all in there or if you stole it, or if you stole some from me. Mark my words. I will know. And I barely even felt a goddamn thing. He stole it all on me. I'm just like, you fucking prick. You fucking asshole. That's why I don't bring weed stuff around my friend Ryan and Shonda. They have a kid, and I still won't bring he's a black kid and she's white. Can't stand those two. My friend Mackenzie says, oh, they go through all my carts. Can I hit your cart? No. No, I need to conserve it. No. Use your own. Sorry, but I gotta conserve it. I don't have money. And I don't let them hit him. And I don't like it when they hit my shit. They go through it so fast because they think, oh, it's somebody else's. They're not going to care. Like, have some fucking respect. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, have some fucking respect. My friend Mackenzie had a 1 gram cart. By the end of the day, by the time she got to hit it, there was probably about that much oil left in it. I'm just like, are you kidding me? Right, I don't want you to end up in the hospital because edibles are giving you seizures and certain things like that. So don't do it. If you know that it's causing your seizures, anxiety attacks, and some of that stuff, then don't do it. Then I advise you to find a different way of smoking. There's plenty other ways of getting your THC besides edibles. That's why it's fun. That's why it's fun to get weed products, because there's something out there for everybody. Like if you can't have edibles because of seizures, then if you can have wax, or if you can have flour, or if you can have a cart, go for it. Like there's something out there for everybody in the weed market. That's what's nice. So now, say you're a heroin addict or you're something like that, and it's giving you seizures and it's giving you all this and it's giving you all that. Wouldn't you want to stop smoking it? Like, but no, people do keep smoking it, and then they wonder why they overdose. I was like, are you kidding me? Like you're doing it to yourself. I guess I'm doing it to myself too, because I've landed myself in the hospital or in the ER because of certain products that I've smoked, because they were fake, and I told the cop this, and the cop is looking at me like, what do you mean by fake product? Like, isn't it all fake already? I'm just like, no, it's not all fake. There's a difference between synthetic real and fake synthetic product. Yeah, it's still already fake, but it's still legal product that's not making people sick, because you know what, you're playing a market, you're playing in the market, and it's weird, but like the cop said, you're probably you're and I'm just going to say this out loud, you're the first person to ever come out and tell me that you smoke weed. I'm just like, I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, I smoke weed. If I'm smoking the Delta products, I'm definitely smoking weed too. Like, and then the cop's like, I give you credit for telling me to smoke weed. Not a lot of people would tell an officer that they smoke weed. I'm just like, do I have any? I don't have anything. What are you? And I'm just like, not to be mean, but like, I'm doing nothing wrong. It's not like I'm sitting here selling. It's only for my personal use, and I don't even have much at that. I only have like a gram cart or a 2 gram cart. It's not like I have more than that. It's not like I'm a menace where I'm sitting here smoking up the house and just like being a junkie. Like someday I'll get to that point where I'll be able to make videos up the ass and have so much content and have sponsorships and whatnot. But like until then, it's like I got to keep pushing, whether I want to or not. That's where it's going to be fun. And I like all the support you guys are giving me, because like without you guys, there there wouldn't be no YouTube channel. I mean, I would still keep pushing, but like this winter, you guys are gonna see some snowmobile content if we get snow this year. I haven't been able to have snow, so you guys haven't been able, and this will be the first year you guys will see me. You guys will see snowmobile content from me, because it's the first year of doing YouTube. So I started over in the summer of this year, if I remember correctly. I started it back in June, if I remember correctly, of this year. It was right around June of this year when I started up this YouTube channel, and we have already grown this to 98 subs. I love where this is headed, because without you guys, this would be I mean, I would still be making content, because I love just making content and getting on a stream and just getting on camera and bringing you guys around to what I love to do, and what we have up in the Midwest. Up What we have up in the Midwest up here in Wisconsin is, you guys wouldn't believe me if I told you some of the things we do up here. A lot of people like hot dogs. Wisconsinites do not like hot dogs. We like our brats. Brats are our delicacy in Wisconsin. Same with beer. We drink the most beer. We are actually outlawed to play some certain drinking games in certain states, because we drink so much, and that we are so good at it. Another thing, we love our cheese. Everybody and most people in Wisconsin have a dedicated cheese drawer. Same with beer and your liquor. So somebody's trying. Okay, here's a good one for you guys for a Wisconsinite thing. So to sober up from drinking too much, to sober up, we go with beer. So to sober up, we go with beer. We don't go with because if you want to sober up, because a lot of us drink liquor and all that in Wisconsin. But to sober up, we drink beer. That's the most Wisconsinite thing I've ever seen. And I'm in Wisconsin, and that's funny. My friend Casey's sitting over here saying, "Oh, I don't like bacon and I don't like cheese curds or cheese, really." I'm just like, what the hell? You're in Wisconsin. How do you not like cheese? Get out of here. And when we talk about cheese curds, we're talking about deep fried cheese curds, battered deep fried cheese curds. That's what we call cheese curds. When you see the little cheese curds in the store or at gas stations that are being sold, those are cheese curds too. So we have two cheese curds. But we don't call them deep fried cheese curds. We call them just cheese curds. So I don't know. There's two different cheese. Well, we call them cheese. I don't know what you guys call them. We call them curds. You want some curds? Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the little squeaky cheese. Now, cheese curds, I know exactly what you're talking about. Give me some any day, anytime. I think I have some out there right now, honestly. But you know what? Oh yeah, I love Wisconsin. We can find, and that's where I went down to Kentucky, and people wanted me to bring back some cheese. They wanted because I was down in Kentucky for schooling for a year, and I didn't make it a year. I only made it a couple of weeks, and they said when you go back down for Christmas and bring us back up some cheese and everything. We want to try some cheese curds and cheese and everything. I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna say, don't you guys have that over here? And they're just like, no, we can't find cheese curds like that. I was like, what? And I looked at them and I'm just like, you can't find cheese curds that much around here? And they're just like, no. I'm just like, and I looked at them and I'm just like, wow. I guess I live in a cheese state, so I love it up here in Wisconsin. There's so many good varieties of different cheese. We have so many good varieties of different cheese. We could have a competition as a state to see which cheese factory in Wisconsin that produces the best cheese. There's over 100 different varieties of different cheeses and cheese makers in Wisconsin. That's a lot of different cheese makers in Wisconsin. And I have one that's Sartori. Couple it's like only like 45 minutes away from here. There's them and there's Right Faith. Cheese is the best. Like, I don't know why Casey, he'll have them on burgers, but like, would he sit there and eat some cheese just for pleasure? No. He doesn't even like cheese curds. He doesn't like bacon. Like, how do you not like bacon and you're in Wisconsin or cheese curds? Like, come on. Woo, you go somewhere else and they're telling you, like, you go to Kentucky and they're just like, they ask me, they're just like, can you bring me some cheese? Can you bring me some cheese curds? Like, I'm just like, damn. I'm just like, okay, I'll do it. Did I ever get around to doing it? No. But it is what it is. I'm not losing sleep over it. Even the staff, one of the staff members wanted me to bring some. Yes, that's another one. There's like different things in Wisconsin that we're banned from doing in other states. which would seem kind of fucked, but I mean, I guess, like, I saw some British guys said something about, weirdly speaking, of Culvers and different things. And get this one. This one's the most messed up one of all about Wisconsin, and the best part about Wisconsin. You go to other states and you start drinking, okay? You get picked up for drinking in another state. Look the fuck out. They take that shit very seriously. Over here, they may just give you a slap on the wrist, say don't do it again. And about maybe 4 or 5 times, after the 5th time, they'll probably be like, okay, you need to go to jail. But up until then, they don't give a flying fuck. What they don't care what you do in Wisconsin. You can drink and drive and get pulled over for drinking and driving, and then it's like, oh, it's another day. Alrighty, have fun, and then just give you a slap on the wrist. It's like, bro. But after your 5th time, though, then it's like, then they'll put you in jail. Or if you're driving, or if you're just sitting there and you're drunk, or they find you drunk a little bit, you know what? They'll just put you in a jail cell for a while to sober up, and to jail you go the next day once you sober up. Or if they remove you from a house because you're so intoxicated and somebody wants you removed and you don't have anywhere to go, they'll put you in jail for the night, and you'll get out the next day once you sober up. They just use it as a sobering up place. It's like, bro, it's like, we get a slap on the wrist for pretty much anything in Wisconsin. Other than you can pretty much get away with drinking and driving. You can go to a bar. There's like 3,000 some bars. There's one every couple miles. Well, yeah, I've been to jail before. It's not like I couldn't do it, but do I want to do it? No, because you don't get to sit there and vape. You don't get to do whatever. It's kind of dumb. You have to basically fight for everything. You're basically looking at you're looking out for yourself. You're not looking out for others. It's like other people will try to tell you in a jail cell, or try to tell you in your block, oh, you want to trade for this, you want to do this, and it's probably a rip-off deal because they know you'll do it. They know I'll do it. But in the end, I'm like, I'm not gonna eat this fucking shit. Don't give me this fucking crap. I'd rather have fucking ramen noodles than this fucking plate of nasty ass fucking food that I'm not gonna eat. Half of it, and I'll enjoy the ramen noodles way more than the fucking shitty meals that they gave you. Their meals are horrible at this jail. Like, granted, I'm not saying food should be good in jail, because it's not supposed to be a good place to be, but the living facility, everything about that place is just disgusting. I come out of there feeling disgustingly gross, and it takes about 3 to 4 days to actually get fucking clean. That's how disgustingly dirty. That's how disgustingly dirty that jail is. Not saying they don't clean it, they do. It's the fact that they don't clean the jail cells very good. Back blocks they take care of, but not really. They do, but they don't. I love ramen noodles too, and then one time I was in jail, and they decided, my last time I was in jail, here's the funny part about all this, right? So I'm in jail, right? So I get into the back blocks. Mind you, they wanted me to, sorry, I'm eating some beef jerky. Oh, Mom, I think just got home. But as I was saying, when I was in jail, they wanted me to. I asked a guy to snort some Kool-Aid pack powder because they got it in a Ziploc bag and it was half full. Well, I told them to snort some, and this one guy, Hillbilly Brian, decided like that. I'm just like, you're a dumbass, and then he's sitting there, and I'm sitting there and laughing because he's a dumbass for doing it. And he's like, that shit burns. I railed that like a line of coke. I'm just like, what did you think was gonna happen, dumbass? But like, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notification bells. Until then, bye.